a horror movie made by some YouTubers. Let's check this out and talk about it. Talk to Me is directed by Danny and Michael Filippo. I hope I'm saying that last name correctly. I'm probably not, but these guys started off as some YouTubers. My kid showed me one of their videos a few years back called Mortal Kombat in Real Life. I thought it was great. I mean, for a couple of amateurs, this was fantastic. And now these guys have evolved into Hollywood, and now they're making movies. Australian Hollywood. And I have to admit, as a fellow YouTuber, it's pretty inspiring to see some of us evolve into making movies. I know Chris Duggan is making his movie. I don't know when it's coming out, but I look forward to seeing that. But it gives me hope. I like getting behind the camera, making short films. You probably saw my Hellraiser little montages in my 31 on 31 movie review list, and you've also probably seen my PT video. I like it. So who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But what is this movie about? When a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. This is an Australian-based horror film, so again, this reinforces my love for foreign films in the horror genre. They have no rules, they don't care, they're not safe, and again, this film, there were some moments that shocked me. The film centers around a game where there's this prosthetic hand where if you grab it and say, "Talk to me," the person grabbing this hand is immediately connected to the spirit world. And when you allow them to possess you, you're not supposed to be in this space for more than 30 seconds because it can have some adverse consequences. But the kids, I really like the approach the directors went with this movie because the kids are very reckless and cavalier with this tool. They're meddling with powers they shouldn't be meddling with. And they're seeing it as a game. They're seeing it as something to go trending and viral with on YouTube or on TikTok, and they're not taking it seriously. And why I like that approach is because honestly, that's probably the way people would approach it nowadays. The film's main actress is Mia, who's played by Sophia Wilde. She recently suffered a tragedy where her mother committed suicide. She has a lot of unanswered questions, and she believes there's maybe some suspicious circumstances onto why she did it. And when she connects with this device, she feels that she can get answers from her mother by connecting to this world. She stays longer than she should, and that's when things get a little out of hand. This film touches on a lot of things, recklessness with social media, going viral, but also there's an underlying narrative when it comes to depression and mental illness. Can depression and mental illness be hereditary? How do we deal with mourning the loss of a loved one? And how some will go too far to find peace. The film is very graphic at times, and again, I wasn't expecting it to go that far, but it did, and I loved it. And it was done convincingly well. I guess all those years in making those short movies on YouTube actually paid off. The jump scares and scare moments were actually done well. I mean, yes, they're following the same beats and cliches that we all know and love, but again, they're just a few beats off from the delivery, and that's what kind of throws us off, and is delivered in a great way. There are moments that took me by surprise, and again, they had an ending that I wasn't expecting, to be honest. And again, that's what I love. I love movies where I'm watching it, I'm halfway through, and I have no idea how it's going to end, or it takes me by surprise when I think I figured it out, like we all do, and it goes a different way. I'm like, oh, that was unsettling, sad, and beautiful at the same time. I don't want to spoil anything, but again, I recommend this film. And I know I'm 3 months late. I know this movie came out earlier this summer, and I'm just catching up with all the horror films that were great this year. And again, I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go check out Talk to Me. This is definitely going to be in my top 5 or top 10 movies of 2023. And as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the like button, share the video, leave some comments down below. I read every comment, and I'll respond to most of them. So again, leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you. And again, thank you for watching. If you haven't, you know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. If you have a request for a movie you'd like for me to review that came out this year that I haven't got to yet, put it down below. I'll look at the list. Am I gonna regret that? Nah. Thank you for watching, everybody. Subscribe. Take care.